ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवस्य श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरे प्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासुदेव गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य तोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थे सुविद्यस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शुभं मिथो धिया। मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहैतुकी। Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 29-30, verse number 5. So in the previous verses we read the search of the gopis for Krishna. They realized that Krishna has disappeared, so they were very dismayed. And then they remembered his activities, his walk, his talk, his smile, the dialogues, etc. And then because of that, they went into a state of unmada, and after that they experienced what is called a lila. which means chestanukaranam, to imitate the activities of Krishna. And then when Unmad came down, then they went around asking. So they were asking the trees. And this is coming in this. So in this verse, they start asking the trees. So drishto yah kachid asvatha plaksha negrodhano manaha nandasunurgato hritva premaha savaloknaihi. So in the previous one it was said that they wandered from forest to forest, and here it is described in their inquiry. So they are saying that, have you seen the son of Nanda Maharaj who has stolen our heart by his loving smiles and glances? O Aswatha tree, O Plaksha tree, O Negrodha. So they are addressing to these three trees. These are all big trees, they all belong to the same family, Aswatha family. Aswatha is what Krishna describes in Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter. Urdhamula madha sakha aswatha mahuravayam. He compares this universe to an Aswatha tree. So Aswatha is also considered as auspicious. In Hindi it is called people tree. It grows very easily. Even on the roof where there is not even water and so hot, it grows there. Because birds eat the fruit and they pass, and the seeds are very small. And wherever they can find little place, they start growing. And then there is a plaksha, and negrodha is that what is called vatavriksha, where the branches come down and turn into roots. Banyan tree. Plaksha is another one. So this is their inquiry to them. So prasnam prapanchayati naubhi. So in 9 slokas, they are questioning to the different trees and animals is being described. So atra ati uccataratvad ete durvartinam api tam avasyam pashyayuriti sambhavya prichanti drishtayati. So why are they asking these trees? Because these trees are taller than other trees. So if you are on a tall building, then you can see things far away. If you are sitting inside a room, you cannot see very long distance. So because he says that ati uccataratvat, because they are quite higher than other ones, so they thought that these trees can see Krishna even if he is far away. So therefore they ask Drishtayati. Plakshaha pilu khalu iti khyata. So he says Plaksha is pilu, but I don't agree with that.
Pilu is not a big tree.
Pilu is different tree. Maybe in, I don't know, in Bengal it is called pilu, possible, but not at least in this area. Pilu is another tree, it has a fruit which is very nice. But Plaksha has nothing like that. And Negrodho vata. Negrodho is vatavriksha, that banyan tree. And Aswatha, everybody knows. So Aswatha is one of the trees like Aswatha, Tulsi, Amla, which are described as worshipable. Kimartham pritchata iti tesham api prashnam ashankya nandasya. So if the trees ask back, why are you asking this? Why are you asking about him? Then what is the reason? So then they say, Nandasya sadho sunu. He says this well-behaved son of well-behaved Nanda Maharaj, his son, who is not so well-behaved. He says Nanda Maharaj is a sadhu, but his son is a troublemaker. He is a thief. So no asmakam strijananam manohritva gataha. So he has stolen the heart of all our lady, all of us, and he has gone. So sometimes it is seen that when people are well established in society, then their children become spoiled because they take advantage of the position of their parents, because parents are respected in the society, so they take advantage of that. So he says Nand is a sadhu, but the son is a sadhu. He is a thief. On the authority of Nanda Maharaj. That's why the Nanda Sunu is said here, otherwise could have said just some name of Krishna directly. So Pramanaha Sarvalokan Madaka Maha Mohana Ausadhi Visheshena Sahitai Hasa Avaloknai Presitais Chorai Asmakam Nit Dwaro Antakaranam Antahpuram Praveshitair Manoratnam Choritva Palayate. So what he has done is that he is very good at stealing, and he steals with love. You can steal out of lust also. We have greed. So he steals out of premna. And how does he steal? He says that he has got a special type of medicine. So some medicines are there, like these days people do that you go with your friend or somebody, let's have a drink, you put small pill inside the drink, the person drinks, and then he gets intoxicated and falls down. So he says he has a medicine like that. Aushad Vishesh, very special medicine, which is mohana, which bewilders the mind of people. And not only mohana, but madaka moha. It not only intoxicates you and also bewilders you. And this he does to everybody. Sarvalokan madaka maha mohaniya Aushad Visheshena Sahitai Hasavalokne. And what is it? That he looks smilingly at you. That is the medicine. So Preshita is Chorai. So these are his thieves which are sent by him. He does not come and steal himself. He just sends his glances to you. And these glances, when you look at him, then they enter into your heart through the eyes. Because all the senses are linked up to the mind. That's how we perceive the outside world. Whether you hear or you smell or you taste or you feel. So it all goes to the mind. So netra dvarato antahakaranam. So from the netra, from the eyes, you look at his beautiful smile. Then the thief enters into your heart. So heart is called the inner quarter. And that's where you keep your wallet, your wealth, right? If you have some money, you hide it inside, you don't keep it in your drawing room. So he enters into the heart through the eyes with his beautiful smile. And then he steals manoratnam, or mind, the gem in the form of the mind, and then runs away. So before you know, he is already gone. So palayita. Kshanam sthitva aho kimetabhi chutrabhir iti asman avjananta stabdha ami pratyutram na dadate tadalam etai kshudra phalai paropkara dharma anabhyagyair afullair asuddhanta karanair iti tan vihaya netragata. So the gopis, they asked this question to these trees, and then they stood in front of the trees hoping to get some reply. But they did not get any reply. Even Vyasadeva got the reply, right? Putraiti tanmaya tarvo bhinedu. Only Vyasa could get the reply from the trees, not the gopis. So the trees did not reply. So when they did not reply, they said, oh, these trees are very petty-minded. They are disrespecting us. Asmanav janantas tabdhami, because they are standing still, as if they have taken maunavrata. So pratyutram na dadate, they are not giving any response to our question. Tadalam etai kshudra phalai. Therefore, it is useless to ask them these trees which have very insignificant fruits. So it is true that these trees are very big and their fruits are very small. If you have seen the fruit on the Vatvriksha or on the Aswatthar, it's just a very small fruit and inedible. Only birds eat. And inside the fruit they are practically just seeds. Not much. So these people, they do not know the paropkar dharma, means the dharma to do welfare to others. Because dharma teaches to do good to others. Sarve bhavantu sukhinas, sarve santu nirame, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dubhag bhavet. But these trees, they don't want that. They are seeing that we are suffering, we have lost our wealth, and they don't say even a word of consolation. But they are just silent. So that means that these are ignorant of true dharma. And that's why they don't look very happy, aprafulli. Because they are just standing there, hardly any fruit. And they have impure heart, ashuddha antakaran. Because if they had a pure heart, by now they would speak, they would say something. Because those who have impure heart, they don't want to help others. They want everything for themselves. So these trees are big, they spread their hands all around and take everything for themselves. Their roots and branches are spreading all around, but they don't give any fruit. So they are very selfish trees. And that's why their hearts are impure. So there is no point in asking them, let's move. So saying like this, Tan vihaya anyatra gata. They moved on. So next they go to the flower trees, small size, which give fragrant flowers. Kachit kuravakashoka naga punnaga champakaha Ramanujo manini nam ito darpahara smitaha. So they came to the trees called Kuravaka, Ashoka, Nagakeshara, Punnage and Champa. So they give flowers. Unlike the previous ones, these trees don't give any flowers. They give fruit without flower. Aswatha tree, Vatvriksha, no flower. Straight fruit comes. So now they come to the flower ones. So they are saying that there is no verb here in this sloka, but it is understood that have you seen Krishna, who is called here as the younger brother of Balaram, and did you see him walking away from here, who can steal the pride by his smile of those ladies who are manini, who are self-conceited? So manini namito darpahara smitaha Ramanujo drashtaha. Did you see him somewhere, or did you go see him passing by here? So pushpodyanam pravishyaha satyam imeva suddhantakaranaha prashtavyaha. So then they enter into flower garden, and then they said that these are the pure-hearted ones. We should ask them, they will help us. So why are they pure-hearted? He says, Yadaho swamakarandair madhuvratan atithin sevanti. Because look, how many bees are coming and drinking their juice from the flowers. So they are very respectful to the guests. All these guests are coming and they are feeding the guests. And these other trees, there is nobody there. So these trees are pure-hearted. We should ask them. Vrikshan asadhyahu. So they go near the trees and they ask Kachiditi. Kuruvakaha shono amlana. So Kuruvaka is some tree which is radish. Whether radish is flower or the tree. So, and Naga is Nagakeshara. Kachid gataha kimva kachid ehev ninhitya sthito iti bhava. So they are saying that had he gone this way or is he hiding somewhere here? Nanu kimartham pritchataha iti ashankya ahu. So in case they ask back, question them, why are you asking this? So they are saying, Manini nam, mana dhana nam, asmakam darpam manam harti, smitam yasya, vayam nirdhani krita evam abhuma iti bhava. He says, because we are manini. Manini means those who have man, those who have self-conceit, and that is our wealth. What is the wealth of a Naika? Man. Because they are Vamya. So he has stolen our wealth by his smile. The wealth in the form of our pride, our haughtiness. And therefore we have become completely indigent, poor, no wealth. We are just walking around. How can we survive without our man? Right? If you do not have any mana, then you become amana. Amanina manadena. You become humble or you become humiliated? Which one? So if somebody takes it away from you, you become humiliated. If you yourself, that is humble. Right? If somebody disrespects you, which means that is taking away your man, that is, you are humiliated. So he has stolen our mana dhana, our wealth of our mana. So means now we have no self-respect. So we are in a humiliation state. So therefore, please help us. Tadeva ekasmikena pavanena chalita agra shakhanstan alakshaho siradhunanena vayam na janime iti bruvate tadalam ebhi kathorei purush jati bhir atyant anyato jagmu. So when they asked this question and waited, then a waft of air came, wind, and one branch shaked like that. So when the branch shook, they understood that these trees are saying, no, we don't know. Because in India we do like that. Right? So he says that, oh, these trees are also very harsh-hearted. They must know, but they are not telling. And why they are not telling? Because they are Purush Jati. They are also males. So they are favoring with the male. It is natural to favor person of your own class. People do that. Right? So if you meet somebody from your place, your country, your city, then you start favoring that. So he says that Purush Jati Bhir, so they are not help to us, so let's go. So therefore they moved from there also. So now they go to the ladies. He says, man of or no help. So we should ask the ladies, because they will empathize with us. They understand how it feels to be in separation with your lover. So first they go to Tulsi. Kachit Tulasi Kalyani Govinda Charana Priye Sahe Twalika Kulair Bibhrad Drishtasteti Priyochutaha. So they said that, oh auspicious Tulasi Devi, have you seen sometimes Krishna passing by here? Govinda Charana Priya, you are very dear to Krishna's feet, because Tulsi is offered to his feet. And he wears garland made of Tulsi. And on that garland there are bees swirling around. Ali kulai vibhrad drishtaste ati priyo achyuta. So he is Achyuta, Krishna, and he is very dear to you, and you are also very dear to him. So did you see him walking by wearing a garland of Tulsi flowers, being swarmed with the honeybees? Please tell us, because you are Kalyani, you are auspicious, you bring auspiciousness to everyone, and you must know, because Krishna is always with you and very dear to you, and you are very dear to him. Eta asmat pakshagrahinya stri jataya. So he says that these are women, so they will side with us. They will help us to find Krishna. Stri jan hrichya pridam vidushya. So why? What is the point if they are women, so what? He says because they will be able to empathize with us. Why is that? Because they understand the pain of the heart of a woman. So pain of broken heart, hrichya pida. So if you have suffered some pain, then you see someone suffering the same pain, then you feel empathy if you have a good heart. If you have never felt pain yourself, then how do you empathize with that? So different people empathize with different class of people. Why is that? Because it depends what kind of experience they have had themselves. So you see sometimes people who have lived a particular difficult life in childhood, then when they grow up they want to help people of that background. Sometimes somebody's relative dies because of some disease like cancer, then they want to open a cancer hospital if they are rich, right? Because they can understand the pain of someone dear dying with the cancer. So Strijana Hrichya Pidam Vidusya. They are Vidusi. They are not ignorant like those Plaksha, Ashwatha and Vatavraksha, Nyagrodha. So Kripavatyo Bhavishyanti. Therefore they will be compassionate towards us. Tadimaha Prichhama. Therefore let's ask them. Iti asadhya. So therefore they come near them. And tanmadhe param mukhyatamam tulsim papracho. So among the ladies, the supreme chief of them is Tulsi. Therefore they first ask to the chief of the lady plants. So Tulsi, Kachiditi, He Kalyani iti. So they are addressing her as Kalyani, auspicious one. Why? Vayam akalyanya, Krishna vichedat. Because we are not Kalyani. Why? Because we lost Krishna. We are in separation. So all auspiciousness comes if you are with Krishna, and inauspiciousness comes if you are not with Krishna. So without Krishna everything is inauspicious, and with Krishna everything is auspicious. Mangalo Bhagavan Vishnu, Mangala Garuda, right? So he is all Mangal, he is all auspicious. Mangalayatam is the abode of auspiciousness. So Tvameva Kushalini, only you are happy. You are Kushala, you are good, you are expert. Tatra Hetu, what is the reason? It says Govinda, Govinda Priya, because you are very dear to Govinda, Govinda Charana Priya. That's why Krishna keeps Tulsi on his feet. So that's the reason that you are Kalyani. Yadva charan shabdo atra adar matra vyanjaka acharya charanai vadanti iti vad. So here the word is Govinda Charana Priya, which means dear to Krishna's feet, or he says that the word Charana is used just out of respect. Then the meaning is that you are very dear to Krishna, Govinda. So just like we say Goswami Charana, or you add the word Pada, Prabhupada. Prabhupada means same as Prabhu. But now we think Prabhu is inferior, Prabhupada is superior. Isn't it? Now it has come, and that's how words change meaning. Now we think that Prabhupada is very big and Prabhu is some small guy. But actually Prabhupada means exactly the same as Prabhu. It didn't mean anything. In fact, Prabhupada means feet of Prabhu. So who is bigger, Prabhu or his feet? So therefore he says that Govinda Charana can also just mean Govinda. Therefore Govinda Charana Priya means one who is dear to Govinda. Like you say Acharya Charana, or you say Acharya Pad. So Acharya Pad, Acharya Charan means same as Acharya. It's out of respect in Sanskrit you add the word Charana, Pada, feet. That's what it means. Say Radha Pada, Krishna Pada, Vishnu Pada. So it's respectful address of the person, then you add Pada, Jiva Pada. So Nanu yuyam api taccharan priya bhavthaeva satyam tadapi sadgunya adhikyat tvameva saubhagyavati vicheda bhavat iti. So Tulsi says that you are also Govinda Charan Priya. Not only me, you are also gopis. So you are also dear. So he says, yes, Satyam. But you are more dear. Why? Sadgunya adhikyat. Because you have more good qualities than us. So what? So therefore you are more fortunate. How is that? Vicheda bhavat. Because you never have separation. And we have separation. So Krishna is always with Tulsi. He is never separated. And we are separated. Tva tvam bibhradeva gata. And therefore he has gone leaving us along with you in his garland. Remember? So that's why they are saying that you are Kalyani, you are fortunate, because Ali kulai bibhrad drishtaste ati priyochyuta sahatva. Along with you, he has gone along with you. Tvam bibhradeva. Tatra tav saurabhya adhikyam eva karanamiti vyanjyamasu. So why is it that he never leaves you? He says because you are so fragrant and he likes your fragrance. Therefore he never leaves you. Either in the garland on feet. Alikulai sahaiti parasahasra bhramarkrita udvegam api aganitva tvam bibhraditi. So there are thousands and thousands of honey bees swarming around the garland, but still he does not leave the garland. This is how much he loves you. If you get so many honey bees around your garland in your neck, you will throw away the garland. Right? You will be scared, these bees are going to bite me. So Krishna does not do that. That all these bees must be causing disturbance to him, but still he does not. Why is that? Because he loves you so much. Sugandha priyena. Because he loves your fragrance so much that he will tolerate the bees, but not give up the garland. Tena asmakam agrahanam etadris saurabhyavatva bhava deveti nischanam. So now we understand why he has left us, because we do not have fragrance like you. That's the only thing we can conclude. If we had fragrance like you, then he will also not leave us. So that's why these days people like to put fragrance like perfumes to attract others. Perfume you put for yourself or you put for others? What is the reason? For yourself? Yes?
Actually, it's for others, yes.
For others, right? You can tolerate your own smell. But for others you put the perfume. So here also they did not hear anything. Tulsi also just smiled and did not say anything. So then they move on. But now they are moving towards the ladies only. Malatyadarsheva kachin mallike jati yuthike pritim vojaniyanyata karasparshena madhavaha. So they are saying that, O Malati, O Mallika, O Jati, O Yuthika. So these are the four different types of basically creepers. So Malati, then Mallika, Jati is another, and Yuthika is what also in Hindi they call it Juhi. So they ask them that, have you seen Krishna going away from here? Madhava is everywhere they put another name for Krishna. Previous one was Achyuta. Achyuta also signifies that he never leaves you, means you never become separated from Krishna. That's why the word Achyuta is used for the Tulasi. So had Madhava gone this side while touching you with his hand and giving you some pleasure that way by his touch of his hands, Pritim vo janayan yata karasparshena madhava. So this is the question they asked him or them, not him. Saho saubhagya garvena unmatta yam asman na pashyati tat edadris saubhagya rahita etat sapatnir Madrishirima Prichhama. So then, why did they leave Tulsi? Because Tulsi did not reply. So they thought that this Tulsi is very proud. That's why she is not talking, because she is so fortunate, and therefore, like Saubhagya Mada, like they themselves had, Tasam Tat Saubhag Madam Viksha Manam Chakeshava. So they are saying that she is also proud because of her great fortune. And therefore, she is unmatta, she is intoxicated with that pride, and thus does not even look at us. So, let's go to the other ones which are not that fortunate. Because those who are too much fortunate, they become proud, they don't want to help anybody. But others who are also less fortunate and suffering, they may be more inclined to help. So, tad etadrisha saubhagya rahita etat sapatni. So, let's go to those who are competitor of Tulasi, because they are not that fortunate and they are more like us. So, they will not be proud. So, we can ask them. So, with that intention, they move to the next one. So, you see, this is how the poets make their imagination. These are just plants and trees. Nobody is talking anything, but they can make a whole story out of it, depending on what is the mood. We can describe more that they were moving, they were shaking, the wind came, or the flower fell down, or this or that. So from that they will have all kind of imaginations. So let's ask them, ima pichhame iti anyato gatva ahu. So therefore they moved over from Tulsi and they said, Malati, yusmat pushpa avchena artham yat karena sparshastena. So they are saying that Pritim Janayan Yata hai Karsparshena Madhava, that he must have moved touching you with his hand. So why touching with his hand? Oh, he must have picked your flowers because you are very fragrant. Of course, they do not know that Krishna is with another gopi, otherwise they will say that he will pick flowers to give to her. But till now they do not know that. Later on they will speak like that. Once they see the footmarks, then they will say, oh, he has picked flowers here, he has dressed her here, he has decorated her here, like that. But at this point they do not know. So therefore they are just making a guess that he must have picked flowers from here and thus given happiness to these ladies. So what is the difference between Malati and Jati and all this? So because they actually are similar. And the difference, he says, is that Varsha Sharad Ati Prafullatva Lingene Malati Jatyor Avantar Bhedo Drashtavya. So Malati blooms in the rainy season. Now is the time. And Jati comes in the autumn. Similar, same with Mallika. Mallika also comes in this season. But it came in Sarad also. Saradutfalla Mallika. Bhagavana Pita Ratri. First verse of 29th chapter. So he does not write anything more on this. So here also they did not get any reply, any answer. So therefore they move from there. Now they go to the fruit trees, good ones, because these flowers and useless fruits They did not do anything. So now they say, Chuta prayala panasasana ko vidara Jamburka bilva bakulamra kadamba nipa Yenne parartha bhavakaya manopakula Samshantu Krishna padavim rahitatmanamna. So they went to the bank of Yamuna Upkula, and the other trees, there was this mango tree, Priyala, and then Panas is jackfruit, and then Asana is Pitasala, Kachanara is, this is flower. So they are a mixture of flower and fruits. Jambu is the jamun fruit, it comes in the rainy season, small. We have one tree here, but they chopped off everything from it. The fruit comes in the rainy season. It's because of the jambu. We have jambu dweep. Then there is a arka. Arka is the small plant on which small white flower comes, which is offered to Lord Shiva. It's very bitter. Break the leaf, white milk comes out of it, medicinal. Then bakula is there, and amrad. So there are two different varieties of mangoes are mentioned here. And kadamba nipa. Nipa is also kadamba, but different variety of kadamba. So kadamba flower also comes in the summertime. Very nice big flower, fragrant also. Green color, round shape. So we have the kadamba outside Dauji's apartment.
Yes.
Flowers come on that or no?
Just started coming.
Just started coming. Yeah. Generally they come around this season. So all these trees are called here as Parartha Bhavaka. Parartha Bhavaka means that they are born only to do welfare to others, because they don't eat their own fruits nor their own flowers. They give it to whoever comes. Samshantu Krishna padavim rahitatmanamne. So they are requesting, please tell us the path of Krishna, if Krishna has gone this way or that way, because we are without Atma. We have lost our soul, so we are walking around without soul. Soulless people. So help us, because he has stolen our soul, so we can find him. Then we'll have our life. Aho eta swapatnaya stulasya tasmat krishnat cha bhitva jananto api na bruvate. So now why is that Malati and Mallika, and they did not reply to them? So they are saying they are not replying because they are afraid of Tulsi. That if they tell, then Tulsi will get angry. Why did you tell? Now they will go and get him. And they are also afraid of Krishna, that Krishna may become angry at us. Why did you tell? So that is the reason the gopis are thinking that they are afraid to tell. Otherwise they would like to help us. So let's go to these trees. Tadalam etabhi, therefore let's leave them. Partantrabhir itanyato gatva. Because they are partantra. They are not free. They are under the control of others. And if you are under the control of others, you cannot help unless your authority allows it. So you have to be independent to help. So satyamimeva yamuna tirtha vartino nispandatvena anumiyamana Vishnu smarnvanto bhavanti yato namrisha vadishyanti. So they go to this mango bakul kadamba tree on the bank of Yamuna, and he says that they will definitely speak the truth because they are on the bank of Yamuna, like sadhus live on the bank of Yamuna. So they are tirthvasi. They are like pilgrims. And they are standing straight, not speaking, so they must be meditating on Krishna. And therefore we do not expect them to tell lies. They will tell us the truth. You see, when you are in a dire need of something, then any little hope you can get from anywhere, you immediately catch on to that. Right? Like they say, drowning man catches on to a straw. Straw is not going to help you to cross the river. But if you are drowning, then even straw looks like a big log to you. So now they are ready to think of these trees as sadhus and truthful people meditating on Vishnu. They are not meditating on Krishna, but Vishnu. Because Vishnu is God and Krishna is just their lover. So they will not tell lies. Mrisha na vadishyanti iti visvasya. So very faithful, very devoted. They say Chuta iti Chutamriyor lata vriksha jatitvena bheda. So there are two separate words used here for mango, Chuta and Amra. So both dictionary meaning will be mango only. But he says that the first one is more like a creeper, means like a bush, and the other one is a big mango tree. Because there are different varieties of mango trees also. So that is the difference. And what is the difference between Nipa and Kadamba? In dictionary you will also find Nipa and Kadamba as Amarkos has Nipa and Kadamba, same. So he says Nipa Dhuli Kadamba Brihat Pushpa. He says that Nipa has a bigger size of the flower and it has more what you call parag, that powder which comes in the flower, what is it called? Pollen. So more pollen. That's why it is called Dhuli Kadamba. Kadamba Kshudra Pushpa Ati Sugandha. And Kadamba is with a small flower and they are more fragrant. Priyala Shala Bheda. So Priyala is different variety of Shala. Asana Pita Sala. Asana is yellow Shala tree. Kovidara Kanchanar Bheda. Kovidara is a variety of Kanchanar, another flower tree. Arko Nikrishta Api Gopishwara Priyatvat Tat Samipe Sada Vartamana. Why the plant Arka is added here? Because Arka is a very small plant and its flowers are unofferable to Vishnu or Krishna. Its flowers are offered only to Vishnu. Shiva. Because Shiva likes these types of flowers. Dhatura, poisonous, Aak. So, and of course, Shiva likes bell. So why is that this is mentioned along with mango and kadamba and priyala, etc. So he says because he is very dear to Gopishwar, Mahadev, who is a great devotee, therefore he is mentioned. Anne narikela guakadayate. So there are others like coconut, etc., guava. So they are to be understood. Te bhavantaha atma sunyanam na Krishna margam kathyanto. So they are saying that you please tell us the path to reach Krishna. Because you are Vaishnavas, you are meditating on Vishnu and you are pilgrims here on the bank of Yamuna, holy men, sadhus. So guide us how to reach Krishna. Because only sadhus can guide you to reach Krishna, not sadhus. And you are also, what was said, Pararth Bhavaka. you are also born to do good to others. So please help us. Nanu kasmai prayojnaya katham yamas tatrahu. So he says, why shall we tell this to you? So then he says, pararthameva bhavikam abhideyo ye shante. He says that your very birth is only for others. Only you live only to do good to others and not for yourself. So therefore please tell us. So sadhu lives for others. And Yamuna upkule yesham taiti gadvadi. So Yamuna upkule, it seems, is also some other trees. He did not take the name, but he says Gadu. I don't know what is Gadu. Must be some other small shrubs which grow around Yamuna bank. So they are also asking them. So in this slokas they have questioned the different trees and plants, searching. So this also shows how in that state of love they are unable to see the distinction between human beings and non-human beings. Everyone looks like everybody is devotee of Krishna. Sarvabhutesu yapashyet bhagavad bhavam atmana. Sarvabhutani atmani bhagavati saprashat bhagavatottama smrita. Savai bhagavatottama. So like that they are also seeing that they are also devotees, and in this sense they are asking all these questions. So next they are going to ask to Mother Earth, then they are going to ask the deer, then they will search and see the footprints, then the situation will change. So any question? Yes.
Could you explain where this idea originates, that sadhus live for others, and what does it actually mean? Because earlier we have discussed how devotees, or how everyone is selfish, how everyone acts for one's Atma, and the question is just with what we identify. And in that sense, we are all selfish. And this idea of doing good for others, how does it
Yeah, so obviously that
you?
is different. When you say live for others means I'm not saying that everybody is identifying this. Sadhus are identifying with self and their selfness. Others means other human beings, they try to uplift them. Who does preaching? Who teaches about Krishna? Only sadhus. Right? Especially those who attain perfection, then they want to also give that to others. Otherwise they have no need. Other people have their own needs, they have their material desires, so they are living to fulfill that. Sadhus have attained their desire, their aptkama. So still they live to give knowledge to others, to guide others. That's what it means. Anything else? Mohini?
Mataji, I want to ask, you mentioned that the gopis called Krishna by the name Achyuta because he never leaves Tulasi. Could you also explain, or is there a reason why Krishna is called Nandasunu and then Ramanuja and then Madhava. Is there also a connection?
Well, Nandasunu already explained. If you remember, he said that he is the son of a great person, but he is himself is a thief. So that's how they are telling. So please help us to find. Ramanuja is Balram, just significance you have to think. Some quality of Balram, because when you obviously take that name, then it's trying to signify that he is younger brother of a great person like Balaram here. But he has taken our wealth. Like they said, he is Sadhu, Nanda Maharaj's son. Madhava have two meanings. One is husband of Lakshmi, other is coming in Madhu dynasty. So here you can take as Pritim Vajanayan Yatkar Sparshena, that he gives happiness to others. So that's Madhava. Okay, anything else? Yeah.
One commentator, he says for Ramanuja, this Narayana Bhatta. Do you have this one?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the Narayana Bhatta commentaries? Okay.
No, I don't.
So he says, Ramanujo Gata iti sakshan nama an uktihi priyatvat irshya va.
Yes. So these are all conjectures. So Ramanuja is saying that they don't even want to take his name. So therefore they are saying brother of Balram. Different conjectures you make. Okay.